nice having a full night's sleep. I've been up about 6 times. Feels like I got a bladder like a cherry tomato. Oh, and that's a sight I'd pay not to see.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll just go to
No, you won't. I need it. Have you ever been pregnant with twins?
Twins? No.
Well, it's no picnic, I can tell you.
Uh-oh, it's the no picnic speech. Escape while you can. Goes on a while.
Bladder permitting, eh?
Yeah, well, he didn't seem bothered about escaping last night. You were grateful for my charity.
Yeah, and I still am, Viv.
Yeah, well, we work for our keep round here. Well, most of us do. If you want to stay on there again tonight, it'll cost you a shift in the cafe.
Viv?
Well, I'm sure Rodney understands. We are business people. Well, at least I still am. So, what's it going to be? Afternoon or evening?
Well, I'm going to say neither. Thank you very much for the offer, Viv, but as you pointed out, we are business people, and one night on your sofa is enough to remind me that I desperately need to do some business.
You're right, Betty.
Well, I am, love, considering. I know today will seem a bit of a farce to you, but I went on one of my walks and I had a word with Seth and I've told him what we're doing. I told him about the poem, because he'd love that. Yeah. And I said, when people walk through the graveyard, they'll read the headstone and they'll smile and remember him. And that's what it's all about, love. Remembering.
You're right.
Oh.
Betty. What time's Seth's headstone coming today?
About dinner. Listen, I've been meaning to have a word with you. Is it all right if we come to yours after? Only things are a bit crowded in mine at the moment as they are. Now, it's all right. Don't worry, I'll be doing all the cooking. 'Cause I know you don't overuse your kitchen. With Pearl being gone.
I take it she'll be there.
Is that going to be a problem? Only I know it's your house, love, but...
Seth's house today, so it won't be a problem, love.
Oh.
Oh. I assume Debs was with you.
No, my little apprentice has work to do.
I'm sure she's thrilled.
And I'm sure I don't care. Can I get you something?
Oh, what, such as drunk, you mean?
What? I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
of course not.
Look, I'm not an ogre, you know. In fact, it has been said that I am a little ray of sunshine with a beautiful smile. Although it was my mum who said that about 20 years ago.
She's probably ever so slightly biased.
You'd be surprised.
It's rude to gossip.
I'm sorry, shame on us. You know, we should do something again, the three of us. Not Monopoly, there's only so much excitement that you can take. But something, it'll be good.
Yeah, bit mine, if you don't try and take advantage.
Would I?
Yes. Right, anyway, I better go. Got French coursework and it's just too exciting to leave alone.
Have fun.
Thanks, I won't.
Ça va?
Rodney! Bien.
Enchanté as usual.
Oh, merci. I am intrigued to know more of this business proposition you spoke of. How is business after the excitement of the accounting?
Booming. Oh, that was all a mix-up. It was no one's fault.
Excellent. Shall we?
Yeah, well, I've closed the barn for lunch. I thought we might have a nice chat over a nice drink.
Have you nearly finished? The joys of non-compulsory education. I was talking to Scott earlier. He's actually okay when he's not pretending to be in a Guy Ritchie film.
Yeah, he can be when he wants something.
He wanted another night out, or in. Don't worry, him and the three of us. Put the green-eyed monster back in its box.
Like I'm jealous.
Like you aren't. There's no need to be.
Never know. And before you go starting a fan club, did you count the money last night?
Oh, it's all I could do to stagger up to bed. Why?
I just think you should. Because I know what Scott's like, even if you don't.
I understand you had something of an altercation with Val.
And Diane as well.
And Louise, I suppose. Though I like to call it more of a prank.
I doubt very much you saw the funny side.
I tried to, but no. No, I didn't. Still, that's what comes of being the village lunatic.
It's not a label I'd choose.
No, me neither. But there, I'm stuck with it. The same as I'm stuck with being under people's feet. Oh, Betty's a sweetie, bless her, but she doesn't want me here.
I suppose it is somewhat overcrowded.
Ashley? No, I'm
No,
sorry.
what is it?
I don't have the right to ask.
Of course you do. It's what I'm here for.
Well, we are a bit hemmed in.
And I have a spare room in a much larger house. You'd be very welcome.
Oh, do you really mean that?
I'll leave the pranks to Val.
Tea.
Now, I'm not going to say much because there's been enough fuss, and besides, I've got a roast on. There hasn't been a day when I haven't missed you since you left me. And I don't suppose there ever will be. But that's all right. I do regret those last months that we spent apart. But you were coming home. We thought we had plenty of time. We didn't, did we? Oh, there was so much I still wanted to say to you, Seth Armstrong. So many things I wanted us to do. It doesn't do to be pig-headed. You don't often find that special person. So when you do, you'd be balmy not to make the most of it. So that's all I'm going to say.
Bravo. Bravo.
That was lovely, Betty.
I hate myself for constantly being so gullible.
Well, there's worse things you can be. Anyway, I've told you enough times. You should know by now. You can't trust anybody but yourself and me.
Oh, thanks, Debs.
Let me get these.
No, that's not necessary.
Alan, I know I've been a silly girl, and I don't want us to fall out over it.
Any apologies are owed to Steph, not to me.
Oh, now's my chance. Can I get you a drink, Steph?
No, thank you, Diane. Dad, I'm not staying. I've got lots to do. I just wanted to let you know that I'll be moving out.
Oh, no, we must sit down and think about this.
It's all right, don't panic. I'm not going to sleep under a hedge. Ashley said I could stay with him.
Oh, well, that's very decent of him, but well, I suppose he does have the room.
Exactly.
But are you certain you're going to be okay?
As okay as I'll ever be. See you later.
But it's such a lot of money.
I know.
Just to abandon the project.
I know, but I'm simply not a health spa kind of guy, I've discovered. Anyway, I prefer expensive lessons. You learn quicker from them. And it's only money.
Plenty more where that came from, eh, Rodders?
Well, certainly, yeah. Actually, Delphine, I do happen to have another gilt-edged investment opportunity. So, naturally, who did I think of first but my favourite vineyard owner?
How many vineyard owners do you know?
Enough to know that you're the most beautiful by far.
Well, I should hope so. All the ones I know are men.
Well, there you go. You see, beautiful and a trailblazer.
You say all the right things.
And what's more important, they happen to be true.
Well, I remember, Steph's moving in with the Thomases, probably as I speak.
I'll drink to that.
Was it something was said?
No, not at all. I just enjoy a meal.
Well, it's time for another toast, Betty.
Well, be sharp, as we'll be on burnt offering.
To Seth Armstrong, sadly missed. And to good friends, good company, and good times ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back, darling. That's had such a lovely... Oh, hello, Steph. Hello.
Steph's going to be staying with us.
Oh, you should have said. I'd have got more chops.
A little longer than just tea.
Oh, right. Good. Great. Super. Lovely. Do you mind if I have a quiet word with my husband? No. I'll go upstairs and start unpacking. Oh, it's good to be back. Oh. Yeah. Call me peevish, but I would have quite liked to say in all this.
You're right, of course, but the opportunity arose during a conversation, and she's in need of help.
Same like we all if she decides to stove our heads in.
I don't think that's likely.
No. Because those things never happen, do they?
But you should. You can if you want to.
This is cosy.
Hi, Kelly. You know Delphine, don't you? Would you care to join us?
I wouldn't dream of it. I came to buy you a drink, but I can see you've got that well organised.
Well, actually, Rodney has very generously been supplying the refreshment.
Actually, Rodney has very generously been running up a tab.
Saving his money for the entertainment?
Then I must do my best to give good value.
Look, Delphine, I do apologise. Look, this is a business meeting. You're quite welcome to stay and join us, but I would appreciate it if you would curtail the attitude. You're embarrassing everybody, yourself included.
Don't talk to me like I'm 10. Anyway, don't you need a business to have a business meeting?
Kelly?
Well, would you be sat here giving it eyelashes if you thought you didn't have 2 pennies to rub together?
I think you should leave, don't you?
I am. And I reckon she won't be far behind when she finds out how skint you are.
There you go. No, I'm done, eh?
OK, that's 40. Now the other 200, please.
I think you need to speak to your mate.
I have. He's already told me how devious you are.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Look, is this all I'm getting?
It's all I've got.
Pitiful.
Oh, that was absolutely splendid. I shall now hibernate until the spring.
Well, you do what you want, but I've got room for a bit more Yorkshire pudding.
Oh.
Hey, where's Betty gone?
You're not supposed to ask that about a lady.
Well, she's been gone a while, that's all.
Well, I'd ask you to go and get it yourself, but you're not exactly a...
Gastronome.
That's it.
I've cooked.
Oh, Leonard, pouring cornflakes into a bowl does not constitute cooking.
I did you an omelette.
And you know, it was like a mushroom milkshake.
Oh, it's Liz Len's false times, is it?
I hope not, because I've got an appointment tomorrow.
But it'd take longer to list his good points.
There. No, excuse me. What? Oh, dear. Oh, really?
Well, who is it? I didn't hear it ring. Must be on vibrate.
Can't be. The house is still standing.
Are you sure? But can't it wait? I see. Oh, it can't. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Well, it's a minor crisis, I'm afraid. Oh. Betty made a brief sojourn home to get the after-dinner mints. Fortuitous as it happens, because we have sprung a leak. I'll have to attend.
Well, I'll come with you, because I'm a dab and all of that, aren't I?
No. Not necessarily. The tradesman's alt. Please continue dining. I'm sure you'll find the dessert, Pearl, even if Len doesn't know the whereabouts of the oven. Excuse me. Bye. Bon appétit.
He could have done an afternoon, the ungrateful pig.
Yeah, the ungrateful pig.
Look, I think you've got hold of the wrong end of the stick.
No, Rodney, I think that was Kelly. She seemed to think I was with you for your money, whereas in fact you brought me here for mine.
I wouldn't put it like that.
As indeed you did not. But is it not true? What really happened?
Well, it's a short and boring story. I lost it. I'm fighting to stay afloat.
I'd have appreciated your honesty, but I can't fault your creativity.
Look, are you sure you wouldn't like to speculate just a little?
I think we draw a line under our business at one very satisfactory deal. Could have been so much more. Excuse me. This should settle our bill.
Thanks.
I think this is goodbye for us.
Yeah, I guess so.
Another time, another place, who knows? We could have been good.
Perhaps we still could be.
We'll never know. Au revoir, Rodney.
Another one bit the dust, eh? Maybe she was a bit old for you. More than half your age, I'd say. Shut up, Val. There's some change from this. Fancy another?
No, thanks. I've got some things I need to do.
There's a couple behind the bar for you if you change your mind.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Get you and your bleeding heart. Maybe I'm just a nicer person than you. Or maybe I still feel guilty about our little stunt on that one. You've got to get over it. I have. Quelle surprise. Look at her. She's like a lost soul. Diddums. I'm serious. She's got no bloke, no proper home, no job. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Should be rubbish. She's worked in the factory before. I'm not working with that. Hello, suspected psychopathic killer. He has a job with lots of sharp objects to stab and maim and that. Good luck, and if you want me, I'll be over there in me impenetrable cage. Don't make us. I'm gonna.
I hope you're hungry, because it'll turn to stodge if we don't eat it.
Well, I'll give it a go.
I think we've been set up, you know.
Really?
I was talking to Owen the other day. He asked after you. Leonard, you never change.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm just wiping
No.
that off.
You and me, here, this. Dabbing at me, telling me about Owen. Is this your doing?
No.
You've got to push and control things, haven't you?
No, I haven't. Look, please, let's not argue. Let's just eat our pudding.
I've certainly had enough of food and company. I'll get your coat.
Same again?
Yeah, why not?
And this one's on us, by way of a woefully inadequate apology for our behaviour yesterday.
Water under the bridge.
Actually, there's something my sister and esteemed business partner, Valerie here, would like to ask you.
Oh, yeah? Isn't there, Val?
Yes, there is. Thank you for reminding me, Diane. Well, what it is... Have you got a job? Oh, you're still at the B&B, aren't you? Never mind then, it was just a thought.
Thanks to you two ladies, I shan't be going back to the B&B, so no as it goes.
Right. Well, I was wondering, apparently, if you want one. Now, don't feel you have to say yes just because I've offered, because there's no problem at all if you say no.
Are you being serious?
It would seem so, yes.
Well, I tell you, today just gets better and better.
Doesn't it, though?
So, when do you want me to start? I can start today, if you like. Now, I take it for granted that the kitchen is Marlon's domain. So, I can collect glasses, or maybe I can wait on table.
That's not quite what we had in mind. You see
great! You want me to join you behind the bar? Oh, well, say no more. I mean, you have to understand, I'm probably more used to pulling teeth than pulling pints, but hey, listen, I can learn. Oh, right. This is going to be fabulous.
Do something. You do something.
Well, how long does it take to get one part?
Well, whatever time I left, whatever time it is now, is how long it takes, Scott.
You've been going around the shops, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Look at all the stuff that I've bought. Anyway, who yanked your chain?
Well, try Jasmine accusing me of stealing 240 quid. Yeah. I only took 40. And I gave it back.
What did you tell her?
I told her she might want to come and look in your piggy bank.
Well, she'd never believe you.
Yeah, I noticed this. I'll have half, please.
I'll write you a cheque.
I don't get you.
Good. That's the way I like it. Jasmine knows that we're both dying to get our hands on the money, yeah?
Yeah. And?
And your little nice guy out was never going to work. So now she's back to thinking what a scumbag you are, which is true.
Cheers.
And she knows she can totally trust me. So much so that I already know where she hides all the money.
You're a wicked girl.
Well, you're a wicked boy.
Well, it's lucky we're on the same team then, isn't it?